Well, good morning, everybody. This is Pastor Jay, and I'm coming to you from the vicarage so that we can do our Saturday morning Digging Deeper devotional. And we are continuing to dig deeper into our study, our sermon study, through the book of Romans called the Romans Road. And we're currently studying Romans 1:18 through chapter 2, verse 4. And we're looking at verse 18 at the moment and defining terms. So Romans 1:18 reads, "The wrath of God is being revealed from heaven against all the godlessness and wickedness of people who suppress the truth by their wickedness." Now, so far we've defined the word wrath of God, that phrase. We've defined the word revealed, and we've defined the word godlessness, asebeia, which we talked about yesterday. Today, we want to talk about the word wickedness and define that. So, asebeia is irreverence towards God, not letting God be God. What we're going to discover is that's the root of the matter. But it's not just the root that matters, it's also the fruit. And the fruit is this word wickedness of people, adikia, the unrighteousness of heart or life. You know, I said at the beginning of this study that we needed to focus on the root and not the fruit. And that's not because the fruit's not important or the fruit doesn't bring about judgment, because it does. The Bible says it right here. What does God's wrath, his punishment, his judgment come to people for? What's the reason for it? Because of their godlessness, the root of sin in their lives, refusing to let God be God. And the wrath of God comes because of their fruit, their wickedness, their unrighteous acts of thought, word, and deed. So we get judged for both our godlessness, the root, and the fruit, the wickedness, the actual behavior that the root of godlessness leads to. We get judged for both those things. It's not a question of the root being worse than the fruit or the fruit being worse than the root. They're both the same. They both bring judgment. But if we are to have victory over the root and the fruit, we cannot start by dealing with the fruit. We must deal with the root. More on that tomorrow. Until we meet again, God bless you and be at peace.